Yo, what's poppin'? Welcome to another delivery of the hashtag Chuudlez experience. It's your boy, Gemo's legendary postman and undisputed king of hustle. That's right, baby, it's Chu. Today I got a little bit of something special cooking up. I got a little bit of a knowledge bomb in the kitchen, bro. You let me cook and you get a little bit of a knowledge bomb. Today I've cooked up a little something special. I was going through the archives, thinking about what to do last week, and I said, you know what, it's time to bust it out. And by bust it out, I'm talking about my old Japanese GameCube. This thing's been collecting dust. You can see it in the photo. This thing's been neglected since the dawn of time. Look at this thing. I'm talking mad dusty. I'm looking at the controller right now. It's so dusty, bro. I haven't used this in like I don't even know how long. Especially because when I use like the GameCube controller back when I was in my big Smash Bros phase, you know, a little bit of a sweaty Smash player phase, I actually used different GameCube controllers. I didn't really use this one. But yeah, you know what? We're gonna kind of maybe just hop a little bit into it. Let me see real quick. Hit there, and then I actually gotta turn it on. Let's hope it doesn't blow up on me. Every time I press the power button on this thing, it goes a little bit crazy. The fan starts whirling. I get low-key just a little bit scared. Oh, but look at this little bit of nostalgic sound. Nintendo. And then here it comes. Yeah, today we're playing Dobutsu no Mori. I'm good at Japanese, by the way. E plus, aka Animal Forest, aka Animal Crossing. Thankfully there is some English stuff, as you can see by the press start button option. They already got us gaijins in mind, but for anybody who doesn't know that well, or really already knows pretty well, I'll give you a little bit of a refresher, just some minor and basic Japanese language tips and tricks, if you will. Call me a tips and tricks YouTuber. But my first experience with this game was actually New Leaf. And I even have a Japanese copy of New Leaf as well. But the thing is, unfortunately, I don't know a good way to stream my 3DS. I could emulate it, but I don't know, man. It's not, to me, it's not the same. I know functionally it's the same, and it's like a negative trait on me to not be able to, but I mean, I don't know. I just want to play it on the real console. And I played around with some stuff, like trying to actually stream the DS through whatever homebrew methods, but I don't know. It's just kind of laggy. It doesn't work well. You know what I mean? It's just not built for me. But back in 2015, I'm talking junior, senior year of high school, whenever New Leaf came out, this game was my life, dude. I have I think somewhere around 1,300 hours clocked into New Leaf. It was a really big game for me, and so the first time that I ended up going to Japan, I remember there was this store. I wish I had time to grab a picture of it, but it was called Super Potato. It's kind of lame now, low key. But it was this cool retro store. You probably if you've seen any pictures of aesthetic Japan, you've seen their staircases before. They're really cool. And they had in their storefront, or I guess inside their store building, I guess, there was this whole corner of the store, bro, that just had a tower of GameCubes. And I was kind of sad because on subsequent times that I've been there, that tower has not been there. But one of the things that stood out to me the most is right as you entered the door, playing on a little CRT TV, you saw this game. They always had this game playing, no matter what. I didn't you could go on any day, bro, and it would be this game always. So of course, with Animal Crossing being so big for me at the time, I was like, damn, you know what? I'm gonna go ahead. And so I bought the GameCube. I bought Animal Crossing, and then I bought the Wind Waker as well. Which is kind of funny looking back at it, because low-key, I mean, my Japanese language ability was not able to play those games. I really didn't get that far inside of these to begin with. I think I played this game 3 times, especially because I didn't have a GameCube adapter to HDMI. But thankfully I picked one up over in my little West Gemo Journeys. There's an old retro game store, and I bought one there. But yeah, let's go ahead and let's Dobutsu some Moris. Let's see what this game's all about. Oh, here we go. It's kind of funny that they make you do the start screen twice. And we have our boy KK Slider serenading us with his absolute beautiful tunes. And he's like, hey, what's up? And he's just telling us his little stuff. I'm not gonna go into every little thing. But basically, he's singing us a little song, getting us ready for our little move. I kind of don't care what he has to say, TBH. So we're gonna kind of just skip past this part. You kind of get the idea. So these right here, something. He's basically saying are you ready to take off? And we're gonna say yeah. And the word for take off here, we're talking shupatsu. That means set sail, go forth, that kind of deal. So we're gonna shupatsu into whatever this game has for us. And he's telling us how, and wherever we're heading, we're gonna make lots of friends, which I believe we're gonna make lots of good friends, interact with them, and see what's up. And then, right away, we're greeted with this little dashing, charming fellow in a little sweater vest. Now, who could this possibly be? We got Mishiranu Neko. Now, what the heck is a Mishiranu Neko? Well, that's a good question to ask. We're actually here in Chuudlez University, where I will be teaching you what Mishiranu means. So, to start off, the first character that we encounter is a Mishiranu Neko. Now, Neko, to anybody who's familiar with Japanese, means cat. That's an easy peasy one. Write that down. That's the free slot on the bingo card. We're talking Mishiranu Neko. So, Neko, cat. What is up with this dude? Is Mishiranu his name? No! Mishiranu means strange or unfamiliar. So you can say like, oh yeah, that's a Mishiranu like pizza, bro. Like I don't know that flavor. I've never seen that flavor of pizza before. Or you could say, oh, that's a Mishiranu VTuber, like a VTuber I don't know. Somebody that you're not too familiar with. Mishiranu is the word for you. You don't know something? You don't know somebody? Mishiranu, easy peasy, problem solved. That's the end of Chuudlez lesson 1. And we go back. Then we go back to the gameplay. And so he's like, hey, what's up? You got a minute? He's like, right now it's looking like it's 2018, May 10th at approximately 7:39 in the morning. Is that right? And then here we have two options. We can say atteru or tigatteru, and that's where we go into Chuudlez University round 2. So the words today, this one's a pretty good one. The first option is atteru, which means that's right. Like you got it right on the money. Like that's right. So he's saying, is that time looking right? And TBH, that team's looking a little bit wrong. It seems time's looking a little bit crazy. So instead of atteru, what we're gonna hit him with is a little bit of a chigao. Now, if you played Danganronpa before, a little bit of a dingle romper, with Nagito Komaeda or Danganronpa 53 or any of the others. What's up, Bunhun? If you played any of those others, you know this word day and night. Hit him with the "それは違うよ," So we're gonna hit him with the "違ってるよ." Tell him that's wrong. He's like, oh, what the? No way, I was wrong. Let's go ahead, make it back to the gameplay. He's like, I was wrong. He's like, whoa, 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 you want to go ahead and tell me? And so then we go ahead, we can go ahead, tell him what time it is. What year are we in? 2023. Oh my goodness. So 2023, what month is it? January. So Nen is year, Gatsu means month. These aren't going to be on the test, by the way. Don't worry about it. And then we have Nichi. What is today, bro? The 11th? Okay, 11th. And one cool thing, too, is this is, like, so neat that it tells you, like, the day. Just so you have, like, another, like, guarantee. There's, like, Nichiyobi, Getsuyobi, Kaiyobi. And there's actually, like, an easy way to remember this as well, too. So I'm going to go ahead and show that one to you. So, this is actually the way that I learned it, and it was so ridiculous that it stuck with me ever since then. So, woo, here we go. So, I'm gonna have all these characters right here, starting from the top left. We got Nichiyobi. Nichi means sun. It's that little, like, square character that you see. That means sun. And so, the way that I was taught it was that, like, on Sunday, you're just kicking back, laying down, looking at the sun. And then as the next day comes on, you get into Getsu, which is like that weird, like kind of hook guy that looks like sun, but with like 2 little extra legs. So this is Getsu. So, after you're done looking at the sun, it comes nighttime, which, makes sense. So after Sunday comes Monday, after the sun comes the moon. And then, a little bit of a dangerous scenario. I'm talking kind of crazy. We have the next one coming up, which is Kaiyobi. Kai is this symbol right here, this top right. It's for fire. So you were laying down, enjoying your night, and then all of a sudden, bro, a fire springs out of nowhere. So you're like, what the f? So you gotta go and bottom left point, you go Suiyobi, which is water. So you need water to actually get your fire out. So so it's like sun, then it's moon, then it's fire, then it's water. So you got the fire out, and then the next thing that you need to do is you need lumber to actually rebuild your house, because apparently your house got burnt down during the fire. So that is Moku in Moku Yobi. So you need wood. And then low-key, I won't even lie with you as a professor here. I have no idea. Kinyobi, kin means gold. I don't know what exactly you need gold for. Maybe you need to recuperate your losses. Maybe you had to like hit up the bank or something after you bought all the trees. I'm not too entirely sure. I wish I could go back to like 2012 and ask like Young Chu what exactly the story, like how it went. But unfortunately, I kind of forgot. And then the last but not least, bottom right, the little tree figure, that is Doyobi. And that, you gotta plant like some new life or something to make up for the lumber that you just used. I'm not too entirely, the end of the story there is kind of where it kind of falls off a little bit, but you're basically in this endless loop of evil nasties. And so that's a good way to remember the week. You start off looking at the sun, then the sun goes down, you look at the moon, and then oh damn, it catches on fire. Then you need water, then you need wood, then you get money. It's like the question mark profit meme. And then you just plant some trees so you can get ready for the cycle to begin again. Alright, that's that one right there. I'll go back. I think today was the 11th, so I'll go there. And then just because I want the stuff to actually be open, we're gonna pretend it's 12 o'clock. Even though it's not 12 o'clock right now, you can see by my, I think I have a clock up here, but you can see that it's not 12 o'clock, but we're gonna be a little bit of a liar. We're gonna do some evil stuff, tell little fibs online. So yeah, here we go, and he's our little unknown cat friend. He's asking us if the date and time is correct, and we're gonna hit him with the bachiri, which means oh absolutely. Well, he's gonna say, oh yeah, thanks man, you know, haha. He's like, hey, by the way, you mind if I sit here? And our two options here, we can tell him like, oh yeah, go ahead, or we can be like, hell no. And I'm a little bit of a roughneck, so I'm gonna hit him with the hell no. And then he's like, oh, okay, you don't need to be so rude, bro. I'm gonna sit down anyways. And he's like, hey, by the way, what's your name, bro? You know, he's getting a little too friendly with me. But we're gonna go ahead and tell him our name anyways. Japanese does have 3 different languages, like symbols sort of that they use. There's like the hiragana, which is like very cute and bubbly. It's so cute and bubbly, and it looks so friendly. And then you have the katakana, which are these characters, and they look very like angular, very like manufactured sort of in a way. And these are mainly used for names of stuff that like isn't native in Japan. So like, I guess like bananas, like if they didn't come, I don't think they had bananas there, but bananas use this type of terminology. So they would use these characters, and then like all the actual Japanese words and names and stuff would use these funny, cute looking characters. True, my name, I'm gonna go ahead and use the little sound effect characters. Where we go, we're gonna look at the T sound, and we get chi, and then we get the U sound. However, this spells chi-yu, so we actually do a fun thing where we make the last letter change a little bit. So now instead of chi-yu, it's just Chu, and that's my name. That's my name. We're Chu. But oh, Chu, okay, it's a pretty funny name. And then he starts laughing his little butt off. It's like, hey, that name Chu, you think it fits you? And our two options here, we can be like, oh yeah, of course, bro, it's so name, it's so cool. And so these are like the two kind of like gendered ways of looking about it. You can say like, oh, kakui na namae daro. And so, you know, you got a little bit of a cool guy aspect to you, where you can be like, oh, kawaii namae yo ne, which is a little bit more feminine in nature. So this game uses it to kind of gauge an idea of what gender you are. Talk about outdated practices. But we're gonna hit him with the rough house. Say, yeah, of course, bro. Chu's a cool name. I like the name Chu. Although it do be a little cute though. We're gonna say it's just cool. He's like, ah, oh, okay, my bad. Yeah, that's a guy's name, all right. And honestly, it fits you perfectly. That's what he's saying. He's like, it's so cool, and he's laughing it up. And we can agree and be like, yeah, of course it is. And then we can be like, otoko janai. Yeah, right here, just in case they were looking out for you. So if you wanted to sound cool, but then you weren't cool, you can actually be like, actually, I'm not a guy. However, we're a dude, we're a guy, we're one of the bromies. So we're gonna go ahead and agree with them. And now he's asking where we're going, and I had to go through the painstaking task of trying to find out what Gemo is in katakana. I was raking my brain at it. So honestly, I don't even know if this is right. RIP to the Gemo officials if they catch this one, but you know what? They didn't put it on the memo sheet, so I'm gonna put it in right there. Gemo. So we're going to Gemo. That's right. Dude, very interestingly as well. Oh, and then we gotta type it in English as well. Very kind of exciting, like, Chu news as well. I had recently put in kind of like an application to work over in one of the far west Gemo subsidiaries, which is located in what would consider to be normally Japan. And I actually got a bit of an interview going on over there sometime soon, so I'm really excited about that one. I've been head over heels for that. I got a little bit extra McNuggets today to celebrate it. I was very happy about that. He says, hello, Gemo. That's English. I don't even need to teach you that one. Like, that's absolutely right. And then there's a lot of congratulatory, explanatory stuff. He's asking what we're doing, and we can be honest and say we're moving, or we can be like, bro, that's none of your business. And to be honest, he's a little weird, so I'm gonna tell him that's none of my business. And oh my god, look at how mad he got. Okay, okay, my bad, Mr. Unknown Cat. And then, what does he here? He's asking about our housing situation. So let's be honest, we don't even know what we're doing for our housing. And he's gonna hook us up. Apparently he knows somebody in Gemo actually that might be able to hook us up. So that's so exciting. Thank you. Yeah, I'm really happy about that. I don't know when exactly the interview is, but man, I gotta get my delivery rates up. Yeah, so he's just on the phone right now. And I guess while he's on the phone, you know, recently I've been listening to a lot like of music. Normally there's like when I listen to music on Spotify, it's always the same exact thing, dude. I listen to the same artist like non-stop. But I've been getting a little bit tired of it after for like 2-3 months of doing the same thing. And so I did the crazy task of putting my like songs on shuffle. And Spotify's been blasting me with like a whole bunch of like throwbacks. I'm talking like blast from the past, freshman, sophomore year of university. And it's just so, I don't know if this is like for y'all too, but music brings me back. Like it has the power to kind of like connect me with like a past Chu, you know, like past Chu had no idea that I would be doing these kind of things. And then, oh, what's he saying? Oh, he's asking if I have money right here. I'm gonna tell him, I'm gonna be honest, I only have a little bit. He's sad. I'm gonna listen to my like song too, yeah. So music has the power to like connect me. Like the other day, there was this one random song that I swear I have not heard since like freshman year of college. And like I heard it and I got a flashback. I'm talking Ratatouille type flashback to being in my dorm room on a rainy night playing Super Mario Odyssey. I had just finished an entire box of Domino's Pizza, and you know I already had another one still in the fridge for the night. Why do I look like this? Oh my god. I look so derpy, bro. Yeah, I don't know. Music being able to take me back makes me so happy. It's like such a connect with your past kind of thing. I don't know. Songs are always like that for me. The Choco Mint hat. Yeah, I am looking pretty cute, I guess. And then old monkey, he's saying, "Oh yeah, we've arrived at Gemo. We've arrived at Gemo." So, you know, we're gonna walk around. And what the heck, Tanuki-chi? Say, oh wait, hey, wait a minute, you over there? Hey, you just moved here, right? You're Chu, right? You know, I just got a phone call about you. Yeah, you look about the type. You can call me, this guy's shopkeeper. I'm Tanuki-chi. Tanuki-chi also. That's such a funny name for Tom Nook. You can call me Tanuki-chi. This is where you're living now. Something like that. Sometimes it's actually a little bit hard to read Japanese when it's all in like the hiragana characters, because when it's like in the kanji, you kind of get a better idea of what it means. Sometimes when it's all in like the hiragana, it's a little bit jumbled up together, so if I'm not like super paying attention, it kind of just flies a little bit by me. He said something, he's laughing, so our two options are don't laugh or that's enough, I think. So let's just hit him with the that's enough. Oh, and he kept laughing, then said sorry. And now he's telling us we can go find a new house to live in. So the mysterious cat that we're talking to, he's ended up being kind of a bro, because he knew Tanuki-chi. And Tanuki-chi's like, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead, you know, free housing, these guys just opened up. So he says right here, you don't even need a key. You just press the A button and take a look inside. So let's see here, we got the red house. We got the house with no border. We have the green house. And then we have the yellow house. I don't know which one I should pick, low-key. I also don't know how to open up the map. I don't think I have a map of the place quite accessible yet. So I think I'm gonna go for the house that doesn't have any kind of like coloring. He's like, you make sure you take a good look inside too. So we're taking a quick little look inside. Oh my god, bro, this house is mad ugly. Bro, this is like actually like the shack. I'm not a fan. Low key. Let's see if there's any good tunes though. And then it says, oh, music wa haite inai, which means there's no music here. So that's kind of disrespectful that he put a little radio player in here, but didn't even bother to give us some music. Whatever, this place looks good enough for our evil Chu journeys. So we'll go ahead and say yeah. He's like, all right, well, what do you think? You want to play, you want to stay here? And then our two options here are, yeah, it really fit us, or we can say like, oh, it was ima ima, which means like, you know, not so much, not so much. Ima ima is like ima ichi. This is like a really kind of fun. Japanese has so many of these like onomatopoeic sound effect words that are so fun. Like this one right here, like ima ichi, like nah, it's not for me. And then he's like, oh, all right, this plays really good for you. And then we say yeah, or it could be like, oh no, wait, actually this isn't it, but we like it, so we're gonna stay here. And he does a little bit kind of sort of like housekeeping stuff, telling us about what we can do in the game, blah blah blah. And ultimately he's gonna tell us to go meet him at his little store. I'm not too sure where exactly that store is gonna be, so we're gonna kind of fumble around looking for this place. And then he's also explaining a little bit about how you can have other people in the game with you. Although apparently that seems like it might be a bit of a problem because I think the memory cards on the GameCube are actually pretty small. So I've heard little horror stories that it may not actually be the easiest thing to have multiple people on your same save file. Yo, what's up, Tord? We're out here playing Animal Crossing, like a really old one. Come on, and he's like, do you need me to explain this again? And we're gonna tell him, nah, we're just fine. And then he's like, okay. Okay, my bad, bro, too. Okay, my bad, Hunter. He's like, okay, so the total of your house is gonna be, looking at about 20,000 bills. And then this is a fun word, itadakimasu. He's like, yeah, like, thank you so much. That's normally reserved for, like, right after a meal. Or like right before a meal, you're like, itadakimasu, like, oh, thank you so much for the food. And right here, his little penny pinching, money grubbing hands are telling us that we gotta pay up, and he's like ready for the meal. Yo, what's poppin', David? Hope you're having a good night, bro. And then I like how the game gives us the option to pay him. It's like money 1,000 bells. So I guess you know, we're gonna give him everything we got. We decided to move with only 1,000 monies in our pocket, which is a little bit ridiculous, but whatever. You know, we're gonna pay him up, and hopefully he looks the other way. All right. Wait, hold on. This is not even enough, bro. That's only 1,000 bells. Is that all you got? He's like, oh, bro, you're so broke. I'm cracking up. And look at him. He really is kind of cracking up though. And he's like, you can't have a house if you don't got money. But he's gonna make some arrangements for us, being a little bit of a nice Tanukichi that he is. He said, I can hook you up with a part-time job. Yeah, that's what we're gonna do. That's what we're gonna do. It's decided. You got the part-time job. And then he's gonna tell us to meet him over there. So I guess now we gotta kind of look for him. The shop, I'm guessing, is somewhere up there. I'm gonna see if I can try to sneak in and maybe get a little sneak peek at some of our villagers. If I remember right, I think. Oh no! Oh, bro, hello. This is kind of a cutie. Bouquet. So one thing I really like about Animal Crossing for like learning languages, I'm pretty sure this applies to any language, but I used it a lot with Japanese. Is that there's like so much dialogue, and so many of the characters are so unique in how they talk. It's Rosie in English. Oh, it's Bouquet in Japanese. Thank you for letting me know. This is actually a pretty like high, like SSR. Let's call her SSR character. But normally in like Japanese, how you would refer to yourself would be like watashi, but she says atai. So it's kind of like, instead of saying like I don't even know how you translate that. Like you just say it in like a different way. Like it's like, oh, it's your girl or something like that. And she's already kind of mad though. She's like, oh, you want to pick a fight with me? And then she has her little catchphrase of cheki. So after everything she says, she kind of says cheki. She's like, oh, I saw you looking at me from earlier. I know you've been staring at me. Yeah, nice stab, Hunter. And then she's like, oh, wait, you actually want to be friends with me? She's a little bit tsundere here. And she's like, oh, bro, come on. Why didn't you just tell me that from the start, cheki? You know, and then she introduces herself. And you're like, oh, you're Chu? Okay, dude, I love that. I love that so much. I love in Animal Crossing when you can like hear them talk. You know, they sound like they're speaking gibberish, but they're just speaking their words, just very fast and very high pitched. I haven't played much Animal Crossing, but I heard this game has the best dialogue. Yeah, what? It's kind of like a shame, because in these older games, these villagers were actually like kind of assholes to you. Like they weren't afraid to be mean. Yo, what the bro? We got Donkey Kong over here. His name's Alan, I guess. He's like,
Oh, face I don't know. This place, what kind of business you got in this place?
and then his little catchphrase is, like he's actually a monkey. That's kind of cute, Loki.
It's like, oh, okay, yeah. I'll take care of you, I guess. If you need anything,
Okay, he's kind of saying stuff I don't know, Loki.
he's like, you know me, it's Alan. One more time, good to meet you, man.
Yeah, so I guess we gotta keep looking for this shop. But damn, where was I? I was saying something. The characters used to be really mean in this game. And some of the newer titles, like in New Horizons, their dialogue got a little bit more kind of low-key, one-dimensional. And I definitely just walked past the store. The dialogue got a little bit more one-dimensional, which was kind of sad, low-key. Because I like them, oh, it might be Araso. I thought it was Alan just because I was checking real quick. I'll have to double-check his name. And then, but yeah. The dialogue getting a little bit more kind of for babies. It was a little bit low-key sad. Because I like them being, like, mean. Because, you know, there's just mean people in the real world. People that are just so bitter. Like, they just don't really, like, care to talk for you. You try to get them a gift and they're like, whatever. So I liked the little bit more realistic approach that some of them had. But the new games did have a lot of other quality of life improvements. So it was like, you win some, you lose some. Anyways, Tom Nookie's like, you finally came, bro. I've been waiting so long. I didn't even know if you were gonna come or not. Anyways, first things first, let's get you changed into some of these. Alright, so far all your villagers are in the movie. That, you know, honestly, that probably would kind of make sense, because I think there was a smaller amount of villagers in these kind of games, so it was more likely that they'd have more of them in, versus like the ones in the newer movies, or the newer games. So he gave us a little bit of a change of fit. So we're gonna go ahead and put these on, ditch our little Choco Mint clothing, into the capitalist proletariat uniform. This is a McDonald's outfit. A little bit sad. It's like, oh, okay, yeah, you finally changed. You changed up pretty well. Anyways, about your house. It looks like you still owe 18,800 bills. How are you gonna pay that? You know what? Go ahead and make the place look pretty. I'm gonna give you these flowers. You can just plant them wherever you want around the shop. And you know, just around the shop, just plant them pretty well. It's kind of lonely, so I think the flowers will help out a bit. So he's instructing us that we should, you know, put some flowers around. So we'll go ahead and do that. We'll see what kind of flowers he actually gave us. So we have a Shiroi tulip. I'll let you take a wild guess at what kind of flower a tulip is. A tulip. Tulip. Spoilers, it's tulip. Oh, I didn't mean to use it. I meant to plant it. And right here, our options are use, and then it's like ground plant. Japanese is like very direct with it, like how it sort of plays out. So just ground plant, and there's our white tulip, my favorite flower. Let's put all the tulips right next to each other. Obviously, it's a kissing flower, right? And then these aren't tulips. I think we only got 2 tulips actually. Loki kind of sad. Oh no, we got another one. Oh, look at those. Look at that. Look at those pretty flowers. And then because I want the tulips to be kind of separated, I'm gonna plant the other one somewhere else. I don't even care if they kind of match. I'm just placing them wherever. Make a flower face? Oh, dude, I don't know if I can. I think once I plant them, I might not be able to. I can try it. Let me try it. Uh-oh. Oh, dude, yeah, unfortunately, I'm not able to move the flower again, but I do just have this pretty, I think this is a cosmos. Is that a cosmos or a pansy? I'm gonna be real. I have no idea. But we still got it. But anyways, oh, we didn't even plant everything, actually. Oops. Hopefully he doesn't get mad. I like it just imagining Tom Nook or Tanukichi looking at us, just kind of walk in with the flower in our hand. The flower that he told us to plant. So let's just put these trees kind of around the place. We'll put this one right over here. And then this one over here. And we'll give him a quick talk, see what he wants us to do next. Alright, he's like,
Alright, so, oh, did you, plant them all pretty? He's like, you know, I was a little bit worried, I didn't know if I didn't know if your sense was pretty good, you know what I mean? For that amount of work, I'll give you about 80 bills.
and then blah blah blah. Hey, you can use it to pay off your house. That's what he's telling us. And he's like,
Alright, what's your next thing? Hold on a second. Hey, Chu, I know you just moved to Gemo, but, have you, like, introduced yourself to anybody yet? You know, even just a little bit, you know, if you had a free time, you should, probably do something like that. You know, the mayor, you could probably say hi to him. You can go say hi to the wishing well.
and this is actually another cool word too. This is one when I was learning Japanese originally. It was one of my favorite words. So it's gonna be on the test. It's gonna be on the test. Let's go back to Chuudlez University. And this word right here is the first word outlined in green. It is called negai. Negai is it just means wish. You know, this is like a very basic kind of word, but it's so precious to me. It was like one of the like original words that I learned that was like not inside the curriculum, because I was like, bro, wish, and then you know my favorite Pokemon is Jirachi. Well, at least one of them is, but for sure at the time, my favorite Pokemon was Jirachi, and I was like, oh, wish. And there's like another really cool song that I liked at the time too, and I think it had wish, like the negai word like on the album art, and I was like, dude, man, I love this word. But yeah, if you want to make a wish, it's just like negai. And then a lot of times too, in like the Japanese language, they'll be like, if they ask for something, they'll be like, oh, onegai shimasu, which means like, oh, please. Like, I wish for you to do this for me. So that's a really good one. I like negai a lot. So that's that one. I miss it. You can go. You know, it's Professor Chu. It's Professor Chu. Let's go back to the game. He's like, yeah. And then the negai izumi is like wish well. So you know, wishing well.
Yeah, okay. Anyways, see you later.
So let's go ahead and introduce ourselves with some of our fabulous villagers. Let's see, because I think we've only met 2 of them. One of them is like an S tier, and then the other one looks kind of like a nobody, low-key. I think I'd be super stoked if my favorite villager, his name is Stitches, or, no, yeah, in this game, it would definitely be Stitches. And he's definitely my favorite. He's like this like really messed up little stuffed animal. He's so cute, I love him so much. If y'all have like played Animal Crossing, if you know any Animal Crossing characters, what are your favorites? I feel like you can really tell a lot about somebody by who their favorite is in Animal Crossing. Yo, and who is this? Maru. I was like, oh, hello. I think we're just meeting. Oh, I like her catchphrase. She just goes, after everything she says, she goes, nya. And nya is like the sound effect for cats just in general. But it being extended, you see like the little dash at the very end. It means it's being extended. So instead of like nya, it's like nya. So she reminds me a little bit of the Nyakuza. She's like, I'm Marl. From here on out, we will forever get along. Also, like in Japanese language too, you see the little like squigglies. They just elongate stuff for no reason. So like right here, she's saying like forever, and she's like zutto. Nakayoku shite kudasai ne. It's like you know, we're gonna get along. So like let's please get along. That's cool. She's cool. She's a little Yakuza leader. Call her the cat of Gemo. Alright, bro, where's everybody else's house at? The Zipper Bunny one? I don't remember the name, but she was my first holiday character. Isn't the Zipper Bunny, that's the like the Easter Bunny guy? Bro, he was so scary. Oh, here's the mayor. What's he got to say?
Oh, what in the world are you?
Oh man, what is he saying? Uh-oh, bro, I didn't study up on this guy. Oh god, what's he saying? Our options here. Loki, I'm not 100% sure what he's saying, but it's either dad, mom, grandma, or grandpa. Uh, let's call him grandpa. I think. Oh, is Cat gonna come in with the clutch? I'm not too sure. Bro, Hunter, please, cut me some slack. Hunter, cut me some slack. Cut me some slack. He's asking which you respect the most. Oh. Sonkeisuru jinbutsu nanode. Man, which one do we respect the most? This is a tough question. He's kind of pulling out the punches right off the bat. Who do you respect more? Your father, your mother, your grandmother, or your grandfather? Man, that's a really tough question. I think that really depends on the person. Personally, I don't even know if I'd be able to. He obviously wants a specific one. Hey, I don't care what he wants. I don't care what he wants, man. Sometimes you gotta be true to yourself. Mother's a good answer. Mother's a good answer. Father's a good answer. I don't have like the most personal relationships with my grandparents. I know, unfortunately, right now my grandfather's actually very sick. So I guess we'll play along with him. I'll say grandfather, which is OG-chan. This wasn't part of the lesson, but grandfather is OG-chan. I'll read these out. Otou-san. These are like very, very formal ways to refer to like father, like Otou-san. Like if you were talking to somebody else and you're saying like, oh, my dad, you'd be like, oh, like my Otou-san. You know, a little bit of a respectful way to address your family. So we'll go ahead and say OG-chan. You know, the progenitor. Say OG-chan. Then what's he say?
Oh, grandparents. You like grandparents? You respect them the most. Oh, you know, these young kids, they're not so bad after all. Hey, you, what's your name? Oh, Chu? Inaja.
He's like, oh yeah, isn't that a good one? In the movie, he's like, who do you think is the best candidate for the upcoming mayor election? 1, the mayor, 2, the mayor, 3, the mayor, 4, the mayor. Yeah, he seems like he's maybe a little bit full of himself, but you know, when you're this old with a top hat, I think you get the pass a little bit. And then my mother died. Oh, I'm so sorry for you, Hunter, bro. I'm so sorry, bro. Stuff happens. It's always sad when you lose a family member. But you can always find, you know, people that love you as well. Oh, JK. Well, the advice still stands, because you know, one day, unfortunately, it does happen. Low key. I'm not looking forward to that day for any of us. For any of us, I'm not looking forward to it. He's like, my name is Kotobuki. What the? I'm the town of Gemo's mayor. Hey, by the way, was something about the anniversary message. Low-key, yeah, I'm kind of not too interested what he has to say. Oh, yeah, because I talked to him again. Let's go to Kotobuki Sancho, eternally the mayor. Oh, is that what he said? He's eternally the mayor? Oh, no, I guess looks like my fruit. My town fruit is actually this cherry. And very surprisingly, I don't know what cherry is in Japanese. Let's see what it is. Looks like Japanese or cherry in Japanese is actually pronounced like cherry. Very good fun fact of the day. Honestly, it's so easy. It's not even on the course, but this one's going on the test. These characters are chi and then like a small e, which makes the s sound, so it's like, or it makes the chi into like a che sound. And then ri, so it goes like cherry, and it has a little extension instead of just cherry, you say cherry. So, oh, I think there's a Kiari Pamu song where she goes like cherry bomb bomb. Very cute. So we're gonna pick up these little cherries right here. Very easy Japanese lesson for y'all. I'm gonna go ahead and out of the classroom. Cherry pie is cherry pie. So we're on the hunt. Looks like all of our villagers are kind of low-key hiding from us. Oh, there's a little nice shop here. Let's see if they're open. Oh, they are. Even though there's no lights on inside, they're still there. Oh, Irasai. Oh, this is a big one. You go to like any Japanese place. Honestly, even Japanese restaurants here in Gemo, or I guess the States for y'all, you'll be greeted most of the time with like an Irasai, Irasai. You know, sub? Oh, thank you, David. Much appreciated, bro. I hope to see you Friday, bro. You're gonna love me when I play Captain Toad. I'm so good at puzzles, trust me. Yeah, in most Japanese stuff, you'll see irashai, irashai, which means like welcome, welcome, welcome. This is the handmade little clothing shop. It's kind of cute. I don't know if any of these fit my vibe. This one's kind of cute, but I don't think I have any money to buy this, low-key. She's like, oh, okay, that's avant-garde, avant-garde. I don't know how to pronounce that. And then what's this? Something about don't bother me, I guess. Oh, and then she's like, oh, don't be mean. She's like, whatever. Avant-garde looks so weird in Japan. Is this really avant-garde? Perfect. There's another streamer I'm watching on Thursday, so one overlap. Oh, nice, bro. I love when it's so tough, honestly. Low key, bro. It's so tough to keep up with people, bro. Like, I love dropping in, like, just lurking around on people's streams and stuff. But man, bro, it's so tough. Sometimes, like, there'll be like 5 people streaming at the exact same time that I want to watch. It is tough, man. It is tough. So honestly, even if you just catch some or you just catch a bit, I'm always appreciative. Even if you just drop by for a bit. And this is avant-garde. Oh, okay, you know, that does make sense. That does make sense. Yeah, I don't want it though. We gotta keep looking for our villagers. So, I'm really curious as to who else we could have. Oh, there's seashells. I really should have checked the map to see see what the layout of this place was. Bro, there's actually no houses here. Where is everybody, bro? Okay, let me go look for the map. Because it looks like everybody in Gemo wants to hide from me. Everybody's scared of the new guy. Where's the map at? I think it's right near the station. Oh, here we go. No, oh my god, that's the town tune. If y'all played I think it's in New Horizons as well. But I remember in New Leaf a lot. People would like upload like their own little specific town tunes. I remember I would make mine into Zelda songs all the time. I love the little Zelda songs. Oh, there's a bunch on the left here. Wait, I think I saw these guys already. Did I? Oh no, bro, now I'm kind of not remembering who I saw. Okay, we'll check these two and then we'll just go straight down from the houses. Wait. Oh yeah, okay, I think we checked both of these. So we're gonna go head straight down. And there should be a big kind of staircase going down. Did we find it? Did we find it? Bro, how am I so lost in this game? Oh, hello! Sabre. I don't know how this will translate in English, Loki. They don't like what you picked except for the mayor, that's why they're hiding. Wow! She's like, oh, what in the world? All of a sudden, like, don't make those sudden noises on me. This is our first time talking. I think she's being snooty. She's asking if there's like a smart voice or something talking to us. Or he's asking, my bad. He, Elmer. My name's Elmer. This time, odokazanaide. He's like, next time, don't sneak up on me, Chu. I also miss his catchphrase, but low-key it didn't look that cool. Unfortunately, he's what I'd call one of the low-tier villagers. I do like that he's named after glue, though. It's kind of funny. And I think this might be the last guy. Oh my god, bro, we have nothing but horses here. Bro, we got a horse town. Oh, bro, this is a guy, too. His name is Kizano Homare. His Japanese name can come from a sabule, a French shortened biscuit. What an interesting trivia. Shinirika. Hey, oh my god, kuimon mitai da. What is a kuimon? So sometimes, bro, they say stuff I don't even have any idea about. Namae da ne. Well, he has a cool little, he's got like the bangs going on him. I kind of like that. He's got a nice, pretty cool upbeat attitude. Eating monster? Bro, I think that was everybody, right? There might be somebody on the other side of like the, thing. Oh, hello, policeman. I'm not talking to him. Oh, good. Actually, that's perfect. There's a map here. Yeah, that was everybody, I think. There's not that many people here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, I think that's everybody. Yeah, it seems like that's everybody. So I guess we'll go ahead and talk to Tom Nook real quick, see what he wants. If there's anything that he's been on the grind about recently. Oh bro, I'm so lost. Actually, do we even have any money? No, we're dead broke, huh? Alright, let's see if we've actually met everybody properly or not for this guy.
Did you go ahead and introduce yourself to everybody around town?
Oh my god. Oh, bro, I haven't. Okay, there's apparently somebody missing. I don't know who I missed. I thought we hit everybody, but I guess apparently not. Maybe I didn't get the guy on the very left here. Like Monday, I'm just playing Pokemon while watching. Oh, dude, that's nice, bro. Post office? Oh, then maybe you can check names as well. Oh, that's nice. I still need to do the quizzes on the Pokemon Loki, but that's something I'm gonna do on next week, or before next week. I don't know if I want to do Pokemon on Monday or Wednesday or Friday. I don't know which day I want it to be, but it will be on one of those days. I'll go ahead and talk to the post office. Maybe I have to introduce myself to everybody. Oh, she's so pretty. Her name is Perico. And she's like, hello. You got any mail stuff? And I'm like, no, not really. This is where I would hang out, bro. This is like the West Gemo shift, except in the back, you have to add like a giant warehouse of like sorting facilities for letters. It's almost like my old workplace. Late for class. Yo, what's up, mod? Dude, I think unfortunately, I think you might have missed most of the material, actually. I think I have, like, one other lesson left. Bro, where's the last person at? Oh my god, where is this last guy at, actually? Low-key, I can't find him. I'll have to check the map again. Is Isabelle in the game? Isabelle is unfortunately not in this game. She was actually introduced in Animal Crossing New Leaf. Oh, what the? Bro, little soccer ball World Cup action, bro. Call me Messi, bro. Oh, I lost the ball. Yeah, Mon, I think you'd really like playing these kind of games, though. I know you always play games like Overwatch and stuff in Japanese. Animal Crossing's a really good one too, because it gets you like a lot of like dialogue examples. Rip ball, yeah, that's a big F for the ball. Did we get somebody down here? And there's a lot of just like wacky fun dialogue too. Okay, we talked to this guy. Why do I have so many horses in my village, bro? I'm kind of mad low-key about it. Oh, yo, where did this person come from? There's no way they've just been... This house just spawned, bro. This house just spawned. Yeah, I know it's all hiragana, so that would definitely confuse me a little. There's actually an option. You can actually just change that. It's in the settings, so it's like... When you start off, everything's in hiragana, I think to make it easier for like kids that just pick it up. But you can make it, you can like change the difficulty of it. And to put in like a bunch of kanji and stuff. And she's like, oh, Ara? Oh, bro, she speaks so like, so divine. Ara, otaku to, oh no, hajimete. Nanyan. Oh, I love her catchphrase, bro. She goes, nanyan, nanyan, nanyan. Nanyan. She says her name is Olivia. Oh, what a pretty name, Olivia. And she's like, it is a pleasure to meet you, Nanyan. I'm saying, yeah, it's actually really easy. I think it's up here. Is this where my house is at? Yeah, I just think you talk to your little Lloyd guy here, and like he tells you about your options and stuff. And then where is it? Where's it at? Design item kiroku dengon no koto. I think it might be under Dengon. Or it might be in the beginning. I'm not too sure. Pokemon does that too. There's a hiragana only, and I'm no longer I'm no longer literate mode. Yeah, sometimes it's a little tough trying to put stuff into like the kanji mode. Because if there's like, if they start putting in kanji that you don't know, bro, you get kind of lost, low key. Okay, so it looks like we met everybody. And he's like, ah, good job, you really did that pretty quick. Hey, by the way, your next task, you need some equipment to make some money. Go ahead and take this to block 4. And then, oh, go take this to Elmer on block 4. Along the way, なんて途中で道草じゃくくわないでちゃっちゃ Why do you say ちゃっちゃと言ってくるんだもん。それじゃ届けてきたら声をかけてね。It's like, once you finish that up, go ahead and let me know. Yeah, I can always draw it in the dictionary. That's an option. How I get the words in Overwatch in my flashcards. Oh, that's pretty smart. Kanji helps because I get the meanings pretty faster. How often do you guys watch Chuudlez channels, bro? I watch Chuudlez channels every day. Low key, bro. I do watch Chuudlez channels every day. I'm Chuudlez's biggest fan. Let's see here. Let's deliver this to Elmer. Where's Elmer at? I think Elmer's at the bottom right. Oh, dude, I lost Elmer. No, Elmer's over here. Elmer's over here. Here we go. I call number 2 fan. Y'all can fight over that one. So he's like, oh, you have some stuff with me? I'm like, yeah, I got a little delivery for you. Oh, bro, a little delivery from Chu, bro. That is a canon job. That is a canon job. Call me the postman. Alright, so we give him his little item or whatever. He's like, oh, thanks. And then he's like, something. It looks like you're trying to pay off your house. You can use this for your room. Midori no izu. And he gave me a green chair. That's another fun thing that I like about Animal Crossing is that there's so many different items. So for language learning, you can like really get a good idea of like just like various random items. It's a lot better in the newer games because there's a lot more items, like a whole bunch more, and they're generally pretty easier to get as well. I would definitely, these older kind of games are kind of on the tougher side, just in terms of accessibility and all that. But we just got a green chair, a Midori Isu. So we're gonna go ahead and plop that down our little fancy house here. And right here, Heya ni oku. So we'll just drop this in the room. And look at that. A very, very ugly green chair. I can put it against the wall for when I stare at the wall for half the day. Yeah, I heard the 3DS Animal Crossing is good for learning too. I actually use the 3DS one a lot for Animal Crossing. Actually, I read an Atsumori fanfic where it had a darker theme about your delivery part-timing. It's also taller than you. What? Yeah, this chair is really tall, huh? I like that the pillow looks like a flat. It looks like a flat item. It's like the most uncomfortable pillow ever, but it's my bed. This is how I fall asleep at night. This is my house. This is honestly low-key what my house be looking like IRL. Okay, that's maybe a little bit of a fib. What's the next word we're learning, Teach? Bro, low-key, bro, I think I might not have any words left. I got, you know what? I got one final word. So let's see right here. Let's do some bonus rounds real quick. We're gonna Kidoku. Kidoku means save. This isn't part of the curriculum. Kidoku means save, so we're gonna go ahead and tell them that we want to save. So we're gonna save. Hit up the little bed machine. And then Olivia's gonna tell us, oh, are we done? And actually we are gonna be kind of low-key done in a bit. But there was one word that I think I missed or something. Or I guess maybe I didn't want to do too many at a time. So let's go over it right now. That word was bachiri, which means perfect. Formal talk to the save systems in game users always catching me off guard. Oh, bro, trust me, I got a pretty big hate relationship with formal talk. When it comes to Keigo, bro, I hate it so much. But bachiri means perfect. Like, oh yeah, like that's honestly it doesn't align here. So I'm gonna cover the game up real quick with something else. But bachiri means perfect. You can be like, oh yeah, that was like bachiri. So as we kind of our hour-long class is drawn to a close, let's kind of go over everything we've learned. Because I know some of you skipped out a little bit on class, couldn't make it for all of them. Bachiri da ne. Yeah. So our first one is Mishiranu, which means unfamiliar. So you know, like Mishiranu pizza flavor, Mishiranu girl that you like a girl you know, like new girl across the street, something like that. Somebody that you don't know. Strange, unfamiliar, like a Mishiranu game. That was the first word that we learned up. And then we have atteru, which means like, oh, that's right, or that's correct, right on the money. Like atteru, like, ah, yeah, that's right, atteru. Like, oh, do you want to save? Like, oh, you wanted to save, right? Like, ah, atteru, atteru, that's right, that's right. It's a little bit kind of weird to use that one. And then number 3, oh, David. Okay, I don't, low-key, I think wish was not number 3. But we'll go ahead and hit that one up just because I liked it a lot. Negai. It means wish. I'm glad you remember that, David. What a good student, bro. So, negai means wish. This is Chuudlez's favorite word. Honestly, there's a lot of like better words now. Technically, there's like one word that I have that's better. But negai, just out of superiority, like seniority, it gets the... I love this word. Ooh, Hoshi. Yeah, that's another wish. I like Hoshi, or Hoshi is like a good wish, but I like negai as well. There's a lot of ways to say different things in Japanese, so I'm just teaching real basic stuff here. And then we have another fun one. If any of you know Danganronpa, chigau. Chigau means wrong. You'll hear it used a lot in like anime, a lot in like TV shows, like, ah, chigau, chigau, sore wa chigau. You know, that kind of idea. Like, ah, それ違っています。Ah, 関係ない、関係ない、違っています、違っています。Yeah, exactly, but no, that's wrong. And then, I guess we'll give you a nice little one. From me to all of you guys for being here in class today, being such diligent students, taking care of all your studies. There's a nice arigato. Arigato. This is probably, honestly, negai is the word you should remember the most if you're not gonna care about Japanese. This is the close second, a very close second. Arigato means thank you. Arigato means thank you. Like me to y'all. Giving you a nice, very big arigato for coming to class today. I'm gonna cut it off here. This is all the material I really have. But thank you so much for joining me for another episode of Chuudlez University. If you like the stream, go ahead and like it. If you want to keep up with me, you can always check out the Discord in the description. If not, that's cool too. Yeah, thank you so much for being here in class today. And, you know, hopefully I'll see you next time. Have a good night, day, whatever time zone you may be in. And thanks for letting me teach y'all today, and I'll see y'all for the next delivery. Bye!